Hi, this is Olga with Jazz, loud and clear, your voice on logistics, and this is Friday. And today I'm with Stijn Michielsen from the University of Antwerp. Stijn, thank you so much for opportunity to ask you a question that is really interesting for pharma logistics audience in the United States. Can you please share your insights on developing of e-com for pharma industry?
Yeah, so over the last few years, we really saw a big growth in strategies, and especially from the ecosystem players. When we talk about e-commerce, the e-commerce ecosystems. So then we talk about an Amazon and Alibaba. We saw let's say from 2018 onwards, that they really started to acquire companies within the pharmacy industry, and that they really included them in their ecosystem. So we really see from a logistical side of things, they of course have their own ways of doing transportation, but we also now see that they acquire companies very well linked to pharmaceuticals, that they own a company part of their ecosystem now that packages pharmaceuticals, that they ship them to your doorstep. You can just order it via their platform. So we really see that they try to be part of the pharma supply chain, which is very interesting and quite new indeed.
Perfect. So what are the challenges of this landscape?
Yeah, there are quite a few, of course, when we talk about this, and it's also mentioned here on the event as well, that we really see that regulation-wise it's quite difficult, because of course we were talking about pharmaceuticals, the things that people actually need so safety is very important. So you do last mile delivery to someone's doorstep, if it needs to be cooled and it's temperature sensitive, it's of course very important that it's always on the temperature, that it's safe for people to use. So that's one of the first challenges. And of course the data issue is there as well. They know, the giants, they know a lot about us. They have all the data, so they might even predict when we would get sick in a week, which is of course, you can ask questions about it if that's a good thing or not. However, they know it, and of course, it's raises questions, so to say. So those are two main challenges, so to say, that we see now. Yeah.
Perfect. Thank you so much. And from your perspective, what are the best way to tackle these challenges?
Well, that's of course a very difficult question. However, a good starting point is to at least know what they're doing. That's the first thing, because we don't always see what's going on, especially in Europe. We see that we're a bit lagging behind sometimes in knowing what the big ecosystems are doing. However, when we talk globally, we really see that that regulation is very important, that we make sure that there are some rules at play, that we make sure everything happens in a good way, and that we can make it sustainable, because a lot of problems arise as well with pharmaceuticals. If you want to return it, is it possible? Because then it needs to be double checked, triple checked. So a lot of problems, but quite difficult. So I think from a regulation point of view, that's really where we need to start with making sure that they will do it, whether or not we like it, and we make sure when it happens that it is all within some framework, a regulatory framework, that we at least know that what they're doing is checked by governmental bodies. I think that's the main move and point forward for sure.
Perfect. Thank you so much for your insights, Stijn. It was a pleasure having you, and I hope we will be back soon again.
Great. Thank you for having me.
Thank you for watching, and have a wonderful weekend.